White Sugar here in San Mateo, California at the 10th Planet San Mateo. We're here with Adam Big Red Sakhnoff. Adam, how you doing?
Doing good, thank you for having me.
So for all of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu newbies out there, why don't you just give us a quick rundown about who you are and what you've been doing in the world of Jiu-Jitsu?
All right, well, I'm Adam Sakhnoff, also known as Big Red or the Red Destroyer. I'm a student of Denny Procopos, who's Eddie Bravo's first black belt. I'm one of Denny Procopos' first brown belts. I went from white to brown belt in 3 years. After 9 months of training in Jiu-Jitsu, I won the Nogi Blue Belt Worlds at super heavy. And then next year I took third at the purple belt Nogi Worlds, and I'm talking both of those competitions are the IBJJF tournaments. Then in 2012 I took first at Gracie Worlds in my weight class and the absolute, and I also took first at the nationals, and those were both at purple belt level. I got promoted to brown belt after that, and then in 2012 I won the ADCC trials, the West Coast American trials.
It's definitely one of the things that makes you and the 10th Planet San Mateo gym here stand out amongst everyone else in the Bay Area. You are an accomplished, not just instructor, but competitor out there. So I think your story and how quickly you went from a guy who had not practiced Jiu-Jitsu, who had been a judo player, to a world-class Nogi Jiu-Jitsu player is fantastic. So the question is for you, how did you transform yourself from a guy who was a white belt in just a few short years to being a world-class Jiu-Jitsu guy? I feel like not many people are able to do that. What was it for you that made things click?
You know, I just wanted to make one thing clear. Like, I'm not really like a judo guy. Like, before I started doing Jiu-Jitsu, I was probably doing judo for like 9 months. I was a green belt, which is as I got City College. It was like the rank in between white and brown belt. So I mean, technically in most judo places I was still a white belt. But I think the reason why I got so good so quick, you know, there are definitely a few different reasons. I would say the first one is that I was really into it, you know, and I just have that kind of personality where if I'm not interested, it's really hard to do, and I struggle, you know. Like, I was never like the greatest student. I always like managed to like get by with C's and stuff like that, you know, do the minimum work possible because it was boring. I didn't care about it, you know. But when I find something that I care about, I'm willing to put, you know, almost to the point of obsession, I'm willing to put everything into it. I think I started doing Jiu-Jitsu when I was around 21 years old, and I was still living with my mom. I was taking like a few classes. I really wasn't doing very much at school, so I was pretty much able to train full time and live with my mom up until I got my purple belt. And so that definitely helped. When I first started out and I wasn't even working, I actually got fired from my security job for competing too much. It's funny because that's also like another story about how Jiu-Jitsu helped me, because after I got fired from that job, someone at my academy got me another job bouncing, which gave me the hours I needed to focus on training. You know, I teach in the afternoon. This is around purple belt, or, you know, towards the end of my blue belt. I would teach or train in the afternoon, and then I would train in the evening, get a little bit of rest, and head straight to the bars and bounce till 2 a.m., rinse and repeat. So time, I mean, you know, not just that, but, you know, some guys, no matter, you know, even if they're training twice a day, 5 times a week, some guys will get like good really quick, you know, so there is always going to be that natural level of talent and stuff like that, you know.